Welcome folks to the American Dream. My name is Jason Smith. I'm your Miami host, and today we'll be focusing on the city of Coral Gables here in Miami. It's a special city founded 100 years ago. It used to be 3,000 acres of plantation, of fruit plantation, founded by George Merrick. And we're going to be seeing a house that was part and parcel of this whole project today. It's a 1925 home, 100 years old. Will be beautiful on half an acre of land. We'll focus on that, and then we're going to go to the business district, also known as Miracle Mile, and share a little bit more about what Coral Gables has to offer, also known as the City Beautiful, on this episode of The American Dream. I'm your host, Jason Smith. Look forward to showing you around. Well, here we are at a very special house in Coral Gables, built in the 1920s with some very special guests. We have Nina Lynn Caruso over here, and we have Daryl Gonzalez. Could you introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm a research historian at R.J. Heisenbottle Architects, the historic preservation firm, and I'm a volunteer at the Merrick House.
And I am the Director of Historic Preservation Services at R.J. Heisenbottle Architects.
And with a 100-year-old home, you can see why I invited them here today, to get their perspective on this treasure of a house. It's amazing. It's what would you say the style is?
Mediterranean Revival style.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the characteristic style of Coral Gables. Coral Gables, actually, it's a city that just recently turned a century old, which is rather cool.
And we'll be seeing that in the rest of the house, will we not? Some of the details from their visit over to Spain to the reconnaissance and see what they brought, right? To see what they brought back in terms of style for the city of Coral Gables, the City Beautiful, as they call it here in Miami. So excellent. Yeah. So we're here in the foyer right now. What comes to mind when you see this room?
Morocco, right? You know?
Yes, Morocco all the way. You have this beautiful segmented arch. When you really step back from it, it frames the balustrade, this wonderfully carved balustrade. And you have the woodwork along the stringer and these beautiful built-in benches here next to the stair. So you come in, you have a coat closet, as well as a bench to sit down and take off, put on your shoes.
Would this have been a big living space for back in the 1920s when the home was built?
Yeah.
Is this just majestic?
Yeah. For a Coral Gables house, this is pretty sizable, especially just this one big living room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And especially now that
standard is big. Is it
yeah,
not?
now that this area has been closed off, it's even larger. So yeah, this is a pretty sizable house, even for today's standards, let alone 1920s.
So Nina Lynn, Daryl, thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. It's been amazing to get
You're so
all the
welcome.
nuances of Coral Gables, the city, Mediterranean revival, the influences that are involved with a home such as this, a spectacular 100-year-old home. It's a special property here at 1624 Granada, and you've really given us some insights about why it's so special.
Oh, well, thank you for letting us have the chance to actually come through and see it. You know, we get to see these beautiful houses from the outside, but seeing it on the inside is quite great.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you. Pleasure. So hi everyone, we're here in Miracle Mile. It's Restaurant Row, if you will, here in the city beautiful Coral Gables. And I'm here with one of my teammates, Sol Imar. What does that mean, Sol Imar?
Hi, Sun and Sea.
Sun and Sea is her name, one of our teammates. She's lived in many different areas, right?
Yes, I
You
have.
lived in Michigan, you lived in the Carolinas, you're from Puerto Rico.
I am from Puerto Rico. I live in Clearwater, and now I'm here.
Nice. So tell us about Miami. How is Miami different than the rest of them?
I think Miami for me is like the closest thing that I could have to being in Puerto Rico. It's like being in Puerto Rico, but in a larger scales, you know. He has the beach, he has the farms, he has the city life, so.
That's interesting. It reminds me of old Cartagena. I was in old Cartagena one time, and you're walking within the walled city, and just taking pictures of the doorknobs was like you could do a whole coffee book on the doorknobs, how ornate and beautiful the doors were in old Cartagena. So it's amazing. We're here with a teammate of ours named Silvana. Silvana, you are from Brazil, correct?
Correct.
Here you are, another international in Miami.
Yes.
What do you like about Miami?
Wow, that's a good question, Jason, and I'm so glad to be here with you.
Likewise.
Well, there's so many things that I like of Miami. As I always say, is like a paradise. We live in a paradise. It's a beautiful city. There's so many diversity, cultures from all over the world, and I personally love to get the gastronomy, and you can find any kind of gastronomy here, restaurants. Right now we are here in this beautiful area in Coral Gables, and I really like I love the charm and the elegance of this area here. There's a lot of history here. The architecture, and it's so beautiful. It's amazing.
Love it. Totally agree. Well, thank you very much for your conversation with me and for your time today. Thank you for tuning in to The American Dream. This is Jason Smith signing out from beautiful Coral Gables here in Miami. We hope you enjoyed watching the show as much as we enjoyed creating it. And 1624 Granada, what a special piece of real estate here in Miami. Bye for now. See you next episode. Jason, take care.